Hey all, and welcome back to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We're still looking for ingredients for the Polyjuice potion, but I feel like there's going to be a little bit of an interruption here because we have to do that wonderful pastime of pod racing, aka Quidditch. Lovely jubbly.
Fair.
Why can't Harry Potter just be an entire school year of fetch questing? Like, why does it gotta get interrupted with these sports shenanigans and or classes? Like, it's like it's a school or something.
I always thought this was an emulator glitch, with the whole, like, door not being a full door, but no, it's just like, that's what it looks like, I guess.
That's just the power of the PlayStation 1.
I guess it is. Now, Richie, you were saying, like, in the GameCube version, there's, like, a full thing of whole Quidditch and whatnot.
Yeah.
Here it's much more streamlined. It's kind of just go for the snitch, and then you get your arm caved in by a rogue bludger.
We join this important Quidditch game between Slytherin and Gryffindor. It is a
I mean, really the only important bit of Quidditch for most people is just chasing after the snitch. But I suppose it does lose a little something when you don't have the whole game going on around you. Like, there's something quite magical, I hesitate to say, about actually getting to experience the whole game. You feel like you're a lot more involved than just a mini-game trying to get the damn thing.
Take the shot, Harry, take the shot.
Where is our EA Games freaking Quidditch League Simulator game? Like, Harry Potter is big enough, my guys. I need a game that's just all Quidditch. You know how I say too, how you need a game that's just all Chow Garden? I need a game that's all Quidditch.
Well, there is such a game. There's the Quidditch World Cup.
Is it like a whole league sim and everything? Like, games and all? Wow. What consoles?
It was like, I want to say PS2, GameCube, Xbox era was when it came out.
Yeah.
I don't believe this game is real.
Oh no, it's definitely real.
I would never lie about Quidditch.
Well, you've lied already about magic existing. How can I be sure if the Quidditch video game is real? Huh?
I'm a leprechaun, alright. I can tell you that magic is real. Fucking Malfoy, I swear to God. I will hit you just to see your icon emote like that.
Yeah, that is quite incredible.
Of all the assets to bring back, I'm glad Malfoy.jpg lasted and made it.
If you want to help support HFC, you can become a Twitch subscriber where you'll get HFC Malfoy as a custom emote.
Which is just amazing.
This is the way we shill our brand.
Shill our brand. You gotta get one in every recording session. Any more and you just kind of, I don't know, it's a bit hackneyed.
Becomes a bit hammy after a while.
I'll get you, snitch. No, you won't.
This is like the worst sports ever, because why can the ball leave the court? How can just the game keeps going even after the ball has left the court?
I forget what, like, the longest Quidditch game to ever go on was like, but I feel like it was 3 days plus, which is a pretty long time in terms of anything, really, never mind sports.
Let's see what the internet says. Wow, the longest Quidditch match lasted about 3 months.
Jesus, fuck that.
Potter's going for the snitch.
Now, this is a lot more complicated than it was before. I'm glad I got this first time on my first try.
Wow. Braggadocious, aren't we?
Well, that run could have been a bit smoother, but, nice. Stop fucking laughing at me. I hope a bludger hits you in the face. Oh, too late. Think it already has.
I think it has as well. There's like a chunk missing.
Wait, no. Why are we going to the next episode? No, there's a whole scene after that. Like, yeah, he's supposed to get sick and die.
No, he gets his arm caved in, and Gilderoy Lockhart comes along and is like, I can fix it. Oops, took all the bones out your arm.
That's the same thing.
A strange and unpleasant sensation started at his shoulder.
Oh god, the pins and needles are setting in.
His arm didn't hurt anymore.
This is where I think it's also funny where, like, just a normal human doctor would have been better suited for this situation than literally their celebrity professor.
Really? I don't think many humans suffer from bones go away itis.
Well, pre-bone, because he's the one who makes the bones go away. I just mean the situation of getting his arm bludgeoned and beaten. Like,
Okay.
probably still would have been better off.
Oh, poor Colin Creevy. He walked in on Hagrid in the shower.
That child is seeing spirits.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
And then Hermione took Harry's soul through his ears.
As soon as your arm is better, I think you should go to Diagon Alley.
Really? You're telling him this in the hospital wing right now?
Was better, and following Hermione's advice,
Are Harry's eyes canonically green?
Yes.
Harry met Hagrid in Diagon.
Or is there fluctuation on that one?
Well, Lily's eyes were green. The movies did not give a single fuck about this.
I don't know whether in part that was because when they did the initial casting of Harry, they didn't consider it. I think because it wasn't really mentioned as being that important. But then I also sort of seem to vaguely remember some conversation about them trying kind of coloured contacts, but it either looked crap or it really irritated Daniel Radcliffe's eyes. I might have just completely made it up.
No,
but,
I remember this as well, Rich.
Yeah, so it was one of the things that I just had to kind of go, oh well, this can't be helped, and just ignore it. I mean, at the end of the day, even if the eye colour is different, you can still technically have Harry could still technically have his mother's eyes, because there's a lot more to eyes than just the colour. There's also the shape and all of that jazz.
That's how genetics work.
I love how these, like, non-enterable stores have puns on them. Like, it's just the PS1 charm that I crave.
I found the perfect place to make the Polyjuice potion.
I think it's super weird though that we skipped over the whole, like, broken bone scene. Like, where was my rhythm mini game to reset all of the bones in Harry's arm? Like, I feel like incredibly robbed that we jumped right back into the whole Christmas plot. Like, come on.
I mean, to be fair, the whole broken arm thing isn't even mentioned in the GameCube version.
Slander.
And that was kind of a key thing, where, like, Dobby appears and basically says he's been trying to get Harry sent home and whatnot.
Oh yeah, because this game is pure Dobby propaganda, because y'all seem to forget that he was kind of a little shitty character in the first book who was trying to, like, murder Harry several times because he was like, yeah, because I was trying to keep you from going to Hogwarts. Like, I'm already here. It's like, yeah, but you can't attend school if you're dead. And then we don't see him for a little bit, and then he comes back and he's beloved, and then then he gets the Harry Potter axe.
Oh, Malfoy, I'm gonna fucking destroy you. He ran towards Nocturne Alley, by the way.
Oh boy, the apothecary, my favorite store.
Indeed, that's where all the naughty boys go, especially at night, which is a place where you go nocturnally.
Please help me. Somebody's released a gang of Pixies.
J.K. Rowling loves words.
I'll give you anything you
It's almost
need
like
if
she's
you
a
can
hack.
stop them before they
I
destroy
guess.
my shop.
Anyway, Larry David's having a problem with these Pixies here, so we gotta hit them and just make them fuck off, really. The best way to do this is catch them on the fall.
Did that one have a Santa rat on?
It may have done, Rich. It's Christmas.
True, very true.
So we get a piece of heart for this, right?
I'm so done with pieces of heart. Give me, like, heart containers or give me death.
I'm trying to think, what have been some of the more recent, like, clever, like, game health twists on there? Have you seen?
Huh. Well, actually, it's funny we mentioned heart pieces, because Metroid has brought in a thing where it's like, you can get, like, a quarter of an E-tank.
Selma,
Ooh.
how can I repay you?
Interesting.
Got any leeches?
That's like when they did that heart pieces were a
And
fifth
thanks
of a
again
heart. It's
for
like,
your help.
you just made that to get more things. Oh look, we even get a bottle for this, hey!
Yeah, that was a really nice looking bottle as well.
Was, surprisingly, like, Jesus.
It's not one of those really sharp bottles from Ocarina of Time where it's like, I can't balance this anywhere, I've got to put it on its side and it'll spill. Early 3D. What are you gonna do? Yeah, here we go.
And then the PS1 Grinch shows up.
Oh god, I had that game. I rented that game, but I didn't get far because there was a lot of stealth sections, and I'm terrible at stealth. Now that is a Christmas game.
Yes, that is definitely a Christmas game, and this guy has a face.
Yeah, the witch from the first game isn't here anymore, so I guess he took over or whatever.
Can I have some lace wing flies, please?
He ate the previous witch, now he's the new shop owner.
That was kind of funny, by the way. It's like, it doesn't look very Christmassy in here. Oh, give me a sec. Bang, there you go.
Boxes. If you can catch 5 for me, I'll let you keep them.
What, you want to do another holiday? I can make it look Eastery too.
Jesus hanging on the wall.
That's I thought about it like too. They was like, oh no, I went with the religious holiday. Although to be fair, the fact that there is so much Christmassiness within Harry Potter, like, is there Jesus? Is Jesus a wizard?
Well, Merlin exists, so...
Like, they're literally celebrating Jesus' birthday.
Jesus, the first wizard, coming this Christmas.
I'm saying, like, they're not even celebrating it in like a ooh, wizardy way, like a pagan-y way. It's literally just, no, English Christmas.
I don't think that much thought was put into that element.
What I'm trying to say, for emphasis, in case you've missed it for any of these playthrough parts, J.K. Rowling is a hack.
Okay, well, we've reached the point where it's time for me to say shush. So be shushed and be glad.
Just say Merry Christmas and be done with it.
Yes, Merry Crimbo to all and good night. It's not even fucking Halloween yet at the time of recording.
Wait, are Death Eaters on the naughty list? Questions abound.
Buzz off.
Wow. Okay, I get that you were making a pun, but Jesus. Well, anyway, we're done here. That's all your Diagon Alley. There's no minecarts. There's no coin and gem collecting. We are done.
We just had to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, and now we're done.
Must be so fun to go to Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade. I want to go to World of Harry Potter so bad. Old looming Hagrid. Jesus Christ.
If you've got all your stuff, we'd best be getting back to Hogwarts.
He just blocks the entire alley.
If you want to get to the pub, you gotta go past me. Pro tip. Best take a running start. Anywho, we're back at Hogwarts. We gotta finish off the Polyjuice potion because there are secrets to be found.
Did you manage to
Yes,
get
because
any
it's the
powdered
Chamber of
ball Vicom?
Secrets, not the
Yes,
the
but I
Chamber
had
of
to
Knowledge
sneak
that
into
everybody
Snape's office
knows.
last night to get it. She wouldn't get me creeping about in Snape's office.
I do like how we are at the
Especially
part in the
Where's
book's
the
plot
flash
where it
reader,
starts to
not
kind of
glass?
pick up because we
And
have the
here
whole
are the
Polyjuice
spoons,
potion,
lace
into what
wings, and
happens,
leeches.
into the girl's
How long
bathroom,
until
into the
Polyjuice
chamber,
potion's
like...
ready?
Like, I don't know, like,
And
I've
famous
always
extra
been a
ingredients.
fan of just
Something
kind
from
of
Crabbe
the
and Goyle.
plot of the second
I've already
book, just
managed to
kind of
get
in its
some hair
own
from
little
Millicent Bulstrode.
contained
I hope you're not saying that
view,
you're going
I
to turn
guess.
us into Crabbe, Goyle, or Millicent Bulstrode. Well,
I'm fairly sure, like in the movie, they kept it in a stall or something, because, like, even if this bathroom is disused, there's nothing to say Filch wouldn't walk in and just see it.
Of course we do. I just hope that the Polyjuice potion will wear off.
Also, was
That's
this...
all.
Is this with the... I'm trying to remember if it was Crab or Ghoul that got replaced, because they also got, like, a Crab 2 or Ghoul 2. They just brought in a new guy, which is fine.
Come on, Ron. Let's leave Hermione to prepare the potion.
I want to say it was it was Crab because
bathroom. You're not a girl.
yeah the guy
So was it, so we got Crab 1, Crab 2?
effectively the guy who played Crab, Jamie Waylett, was imprisoned for 2 years for his participation in the 2011 England riots. So he got chucked from the film after. He made it to Half-Blood Prince, so basically it was only Deathly Hallows that he wasn't in.
Did they replace it with Blaze the Beanie?
Oh god, I don't know.
I don't even know who that is.
Let me bring it up for you. They describe him as black. That's all you need to
Hogwarts is
know.
like a maze.
Oops.
I suggest you follow the carpet if you want to get back to the common room.
Follow the spiders, follow the carpet, and any other things you want me to
I'll meet you
follow.
at the common room later.
Ron, this is a really weird way to ask Harry out on a date. Like, y'all can just hang out and be friends.
You know, just take it slow. You know. Also, I love how Mexi kept calling Goyle Ghoul. Just like a guy named Ghoul hangs out with ghosts all the time and whatnot. You know, I gotta stick to the stereotype.
Just crabs and ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the worst combination of things to be possessed by. Crabs and a ghoul.
Ew.
No secrets here. Darn you, you've lied to me.
But the bookcase was differently colored and everything.
Just lies. Nothing but sweet, hollow lies. Damn them all. Loading.
Always loading.
Harry, Crab, Goyle, and Malfoy are in the Great Hall. They've enrolled in the Dueling Club.
I love the general genre of loading assets. Like, you know, they were making this game. They had to be like, we have to have enough pictures for the loading screen, and we have to have the picture of the memory card with the pen on it. Like, someone's job had to be to make stuff to make the loading screens look less bad.
Well, of course.
It's probably just like a lot of concept art and whatnot.
Mostly. I mean, that's the easy way to do it now.
I like the Burrow. We're nowhere near the Burrow, but here it is.
It's because we're outside, I guess. Oh no, we're inside. What the fuck? Why were they? Huh?
So yeah, because we got all the cups and whatnot, you get the Godric Gryffindor card. And these fuckers sell some of them. They're not all here. Some are found in secret places around Hogwarts, but yeah, once you go past this thing, you can do the founder duels, which are pretty cool.
Witches and Wizards card. Collect them all, and you can enter the special
They're the rich bear of this game. Gotta give them all of your shiny gems for cards.
Well, in this case, it's 50 beans a pop,
That's
so...
where you come in, Harry. We think you have the potential to defeat every duelist and win all the Founders Wizards cards.
I shall do that.
Duels, you have to have a certain number of famous Witches and Wizards cards.
So yeah, you're basically gonna need all the cards to get all the cards. Goes without saying, really, but...
Honestly, Fred, we can just wait, and I'll get those cards out of your will, one way or the other.
One way or another, I'm getting that complete set.
So it's up to you whether I get it now or later.
Have a famous Witches and Wizards card.
Ignatia Wildsmith.
Booyah, baby.
Brilliant! You have 50 every flavour beans.
I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm never gonna get that Flipendo duo. It's fine, I don't need it.
I like how it's just an EX mode for a spell. Like, it's great. A Flipendo duo.
Chauncey Aldridge.
We can only do this one card at a time.
Yes.
Have a famous Witches and Wizards card.
Choices.
It doesn't take too long, come on. Fucking PS1 game, not a goddamn PS5 SSD loader.
No, sir. I already have my 40-minute long YouTube video ready. That this is an offense to my senses.
What's the fucking shield spell? God damn it! I need to block this from getting to YouTube.
Shield Endo.
Shield Endo. No, that ended the shield. Fuck. Ah, stairs, is it?
It's always magic stairs.
That's the Founder's Tower over there. Let me just see if I can jump. No. So we're going to ignore that for now. Obviously, we need a little something first.
Speaking of Metroid games, we'll be back.
Yes. Metroid Dread, December. Look out for it.
Good luck, young Gryffindor.
I mean, it will have been out for a couple months, but yes, be on the lookout for it in December.
The playthrough, not the game. Come on.
That would make more sense.
It would. If only you were to listen and contextualize words based on what I say and when I say it.
Not everything is surrounded... Like, it's not always about the commentary, my dude. That's all I gotta say.
Well, you see an interesting bird by the window or something and get distracted. Oh, Jesus. The Hufflepuff Grand Dueling Champion.
So you have found me, the Hufflepuff Wizard Dueling Champion. There's no way I'm going to let
I was going to take him seriously until he was like, by gum, it's me, the Hufflepuff Grand Champion. Oh, fuck. He's not fucking around.
Clearly not, this is why he's the dueling champion.
I can't believe Lawrence Chaney is the dueling champion of Hufflepuff. I mean, I can, but little bit of a twist.
Jesus. Come on, Hufflepuff, man. You gotta do as a fellow Hufflepuff's proud.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Who is narrating this and where are they?
Stephen Fry, we've been over this.
No, not in this language version of the game. Apparently this is the NTSC version.
The voice of God. Like, I thought that was canonically put, that if there is Christmas, there is Jesus, there is God, and that God is voiced canonically by Stephen Fry.
Okay, I guess. So I think the PAL version has Stephen Fry and the NTSC version has another guy who also is English but is not Stephen Fry for some reason.
God knows.
Wow. Why? What? Why?
I don't know. You think I know video games?
No, I mean, why be British but not be Stephen Fry?
I mean, some of us don't have the choice, unfortunately. I mean, there are a lot of famous Brits. I think if some of us could kind of swap places with, we definitely would.
There were factors in play, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, like Stephen Fry, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Tom Hiddleston, the like. There are lots of, I mean, there are lots of great British actors.
You deserve it.
All British, all flamingly gay.
Not all of them. David Tennant's definitely not.
Every single one of them.
Every single... Yes, this is the best timeline.
Oh my god. So it just kind of peters out. Bada bing, bada boom. We got the card.
Welcome to my Hufflepuff kill list. You're not the first, you won't be the last.
Oh yes. Cedric, looking at you.
Congratulations, young man. Quite a feat, let me assure you, beating the Hufflepuff dueling champion.
Congrats, you beat the best fighter in the House of Friendship. Like, I know you can have an argument that, like, oh, he loves his friends so much that he would, like, crush another wizard's skull for his friends, but still, I mean, when the houses trade his friendship, and you beat their champion, I mean, it's okay. It's alright.
Well, I mean, the Hufflepuff trait is hard working, so...
No, it's friendship and niceness and not being one of the other houses.
You want to duel the Ravenclaw champion?
You're not getting into here without 10 plastic cards, Mr. Potter.
Famous witches and wizard cards.
It's the cover. You have to show me 10 shinies.
Oh.
They are literally gatekeeping dueling.
Yeah, really. Now, I didn't really collect cards as a kid. I had a bunch of them, I didn't collect them, but the Panini stickers and sticker albums, that I was a fiend for. Especially since you could get 10 packets for £3.
So, I had this weird relationship with trading cards in the sense that I really liked them. I kind of got into a few of them, but I was also poor.
That's a great story. We'll continue it next time. Bye-bye!